Andy, that's so wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. I am Marjorie Michaels, and I am so honored and privileged to be the worship associate today and to look around this room and to see all the areas in which you, various people, are engaged in service and doing what you are in our community and in our world. You know, I know as I look around this room, those of you who are touching people, our brothers and sisters and our kin in Africa and Haiti and Africa and Cuba and all these different places where you have been and where you go and where you are in your minds and who you know. And it's just a pleasure to be associated with you. So thank you. I would like to welcome all of you and everyone to the Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarian Universalists, and a special welcome to our friends on Zoom. So, hello. We are a part of a free religious tradition that honors the loving heart, the open mind, and growing together within the beloved community. Please silence your cell phones. If you have any announcements, please write them down and give them to Jeff in the AV corner. If you would like to write in the book of joys and sorrows, it is to your left on the table. So, our fellowship stands on land that is today called Berkeley, California, located in the stolen territory of the Ohlone people. We honor them today and always for their wisdom and resilience. We are very pleased to have with us today Gillian Fynn. Gillian is a lifetime activist for peace and justice. Semi-retired, she has a small psychotherapy practice in Berkeley where she resides. Gillian is a member of BFU2 and currently acts as board president. Gillian will bring us the opening words.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to read to you from this book, Morning Altars, by Day Schildkret. And it's actually the inspiration for our activity today. During these tumultuous times, our humanity is slipping through our very fingers. So much that was once reliable is crumbling, and what has been long remembered is now being forgotten. Encountering the mythical and meaningful in nature, in community, in life purpose, in the everyday ways of living are disappearing as the glowing screens entrance and distract us from presence and connection. Art, nature, and ritual have always offered a light in dark places. Individually, they can tether us to presence, purpose, and beauty during unpredictable times, rooting us back into what truly matters and guiding a way back to our hearts and homes. Together, they can serve as an antidote to some of the most challenging struggles we face both as people and as a culture. They can help us practice creativity in the midst of disempowerment, to see with curiosity and wonder when so much looks like hopelessness and despair, and to exercise awareness and surrender through the transitory nature of life. These are real skills that we need in order to mend the tattered fabric of our humanity.
Thank you. Now, Craig, Please light your own chalice or candles at home now, while we, thank you, Craig, light this communal chalice for all of us, a symbol of our tradition and the spirit that lives within every one of us. Please read with me our unison chalice lighting, which can be found in your order of service or perhaps on the screen. Let love be the spirit of this congregation and service its goal. This is our living covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truths in life, and to help one another. We light our red candle to mourn Black lives taken by police violence, to proclaim that Black lives matter, and to express our commitment to Black liberation, reparations, and the end of slave capitalism. Please join the choir in singing Birdsong by Waylon Jennings.
I hear a bird chirping up in the sky. I like to be free like that, spread my wings so high. I see the river flowing, water running by. I like to be that river, see what I might find. I feel the wind blowing, slowly changing time. I like to be that wind, I swirl and shape the sky. I smell the flowers blooming, opening for spring. I like to be those flowers, open to everything. I feel the seasons change, the leaves, the snow, and the sun. I like to be those seasons made up and undone. I taste the living earth, the seeds that grow within. I'd like to be that earth, a home where light begins. I see the moon arising, reaching into night. I'd like to be that moon, a knowing, glowing light. I know the silence as the world begins to wake. I'd like to be that silence as the morning breaks. I hear a bird chirping up in the sky. I like to be free like that, spread my wings so high. I see the river flowing, water running by. I like to be that river, see what I might find. I feel the wind blowing, slowly changing time. I'd like to be that wind, I'd swirl and shape the sky. I smell the flowers blooming, opening for spring. I'd like to be those flowers, open to everything. I'd like to be those flowers, open to everything. Open to everything. Open to everything.
We are now going to do a responsive prayer. It comes from this book of earth prayers. And I have a little paragraph to read, and then I'll read a line, and the words in italics are for you, for all of us to say together. Are we ready, Paul? Let us think of Mother Earth, her rich bounty that will result from springtime, the golden corn and the seeds of harvest, all grown strong from Mother Earth, the spring rains and the energy of Father Sky. It is time to consider healing, healing of ourselves, healing of a loved one, healing of adversaries for peace among nations, and healing of the harms done to Mother Earth. O Great Spirit, I pray for myself in order that I may be healed. O Great Spirit, I pray for my close friend who is sick and needs help. O Great Spirit, I pray for this world so that all these atomic weapons and other bad things that we point at each other will someday soon all be destroyed. I pray that adversaries will communicate and all of the mistrust will be healed. O Great Spirit, I pray for the environment. I pray for its cleansing and the renewal of our Mother Earth.
It's the prayer of all of us, isn't it? It's now time for our meditation. So in a moment, I will sound a chime to lead us into our time of silent meditation. Please get comfortable and follow your breath to your inner stillness. I will ring the chime a second time at the end of 2 minutes. The rituals of joys and sorrows is a time for each of us to share what is in our hearts this week and ask for community prayers and support. Each week, we lay out a book on your left that you are welcome to write in about your joys and sorrows. I will read now from that book that Virginia is bringing us. Thank you. Some deer have found bedding in the south garden. As you can see, all are flattened. I think I might have made an error on that. Is it Christine? Did you write this? What has been found bedding in the south garden? Oh. So we have had deer. A big buck was found in our garden. Oh, well, it is a joy that the heat wave has backed off and flowers are blooming, Grant. It was quite a surprise, wasn't it? That heat that we got just all of a sudden. Please let us all lift up Joanna Foley and her husband George, who is in the hospital. Special love to them from Virginia. Okay, thank you. Okay. We now move on to say aloud the names of anyone to whom we want to send support and loving energy. So, Joanna. Yes. 11. Lebanon, Cuba, Iran. Okay, now we move on to the silent part of our morning ritual. It's the healing ritual with water and stones. For anything that is in our hearts that we wish to bring into community, but is perhaps too sensitive to speak aloud, we have a symbolic action that you can take. You can walk down the center aisle, choose a stone or stones, and immerse it in the water, which represents our community. So, for all that we have shared and for all that we will share in our ongoing lives together. May we be grateful. Now we'll sing our meditation song, which comes from the Buddhist tradition and is found in the order of service. Please join us in singing.
May I be saved, may I be well, may I know joy, may I be free, may you be saved, may you be well, may you know joy, may you be free, may they be saved, may they be well. May all be saved, may all be well, may all know joy, may all be free.
Now, please join the choir in singing number 1009, Meditation of Breathing.
And then everyone just join in whichever part you want to do. There's 3 different parts. We're going to start it with, well, you'll hear us. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Okay. Breathe. When I breathe in, breathe. Wait a minute. We're starting over.
What is your intro?
We're changing it a little from the words up there. We're starting with 3. Breathe in, breathe out. Then we're going to sing when I breathe in. I'll breathe in peace, and you'll hear it. So you can join in whatever part you want. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. When I breathe in, I breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe out. When I breathe in, I'll breathe out. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out. Breathe in, I'll breathe out. Breathe in, I'll breathe out. When I 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 breathe in, I'll breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Thank you, Paul. So, all of us and these natural elements here are the sermon today. As you can see, we have 2 card tables, and I've done an outline of 2 mandalas. Mandalas because they're a universal symbol, right? Of oneness, of wholeness, of healing, of connection, of grounding, different interpretations in different cultures, but really all meaning the same. And making a mandala is both meditative and also has us think about the transitory nature of life, because probably most people have seen pictures of those amazing sand mandalas that Buddhist monks make, and then once they finished it, they sweep it all away. So it will be with our mandalas. So the way we've arranged it, we'd like you to just come up and, you can all be together or come up 2 or 3 at a time. Don't just pick up one thing and put it on. Together, we're going to develop something beautiful. And Paul is showing you some pictures up on the screen of mandalas that other people have done. And that is what we're going to do. And we have here an assortment of flowers I picked from my garden this morning. And Margaret brought some as well. Shells, pebbles, orange slices, petals of roses, of magnolias, yarrow that's dried out. So please, the idea here is to do it quietly because it's meditative. So I'm not going to talk anymore, but I'll be up here if you want to ask me anything, and I will probably join in. So please come on up and let's create.
I wouldn't show that.
It's great to see so many smiles and beautiful artistry that everybody did together. We'll have to take some photos before we... Great. Good, good, good. And you know, I told you all that the reading was from the book that gave me the inspiration for this exercise. And the story behind the author making the book was that he is from the Bay Area, and he had gone through a really heartbreaking end of a relationship, and was walking with his dog in the hills every morning trying to get himself through this. And one day he just stumbled on the idea. He looked down and he noticed various natural things at his feet. And he built a mandala as an altar. And he found that as he did that, he had some sense of peace. And so he started to come back every morning and create an altar. And the lovely thing was that sometimes other people started to respond. They would leave him a message in natural materials as well. So I really, it speaks to me. And as you can see, there are a lot of different materials here, and I have had a lovely time for the last couple of weeks just wandering around my garden every day for about 30 minutes and looking to see like what looked like it was ready to be plucked and dried out, right? And then again this morning, I'm getting up when there was still bird song outside and doing just a little bit of like picking nasturtiums and plucking a couple of roses and the pineapple sage leaves, which are so great when you rub them and have the fragrance. So it was a lovely exercise. So worship committee, thank you so much for letting me do this as a sermon. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Gillian, for this wonderful sermon today. Now is the time when we share our responsibility for the home which we are creating together. Our shared plate partner for March is Healthy Black Families. Healthy Black Families was founded in 2013 by Vicki Alexander, MD and MPH, Masters in Public Health. Healthy Black Families works at the intersection of cultural connection. Their programs are shaped by the voices, histories, and lived experiences of Black families and grounded in trust, cultural pride, and mutual care. They bring our mission to life through 3 core areas of work: community support and direct services, culturally rooted programs, and collective action and policy change. So now we shall have our reflection. Let us dedicate our offerings to the work of this fellowship which is creating beloved community within and beyond these walls. We dedicate ourselves and these our offerings. Now, please join the choir in singing Happiness Runs by Donovan.
Yeah. Feel free to join in, especially at the end when we're doing kind of a round. Okay. Is this on? Little pebble upon the sand, now you're lying here in my hand. How many years have you been here? Little human upon the sand, from where I'm lying here in your hand. You to me are but a passing breeze. The sun will always shine where you stand, depending in which land you may find yourself. Now you have my blessing, go your way. La 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 la. Happiness runs in a circular motion, but is but a little boat upon the sea. Everybody is a part of everything anyway. You can have everything if you let yourself be. Da-dum-dee-dum, da-dum-dee-dum, ba-dum-dee, ba-dum-dee-dum, ba-dum-dee. Happiness runs, happiness runs. Happiness runs in a circular motion. Happiness runs, happiness runs. Happiness runs, happiness runs.
I'm not sure if we have anyone who is new today. I don't see anyone that has not come before. But if you would like to, if you feel fairly new or you're just returning, if anybody wants to say a word, introduce yourselves. You'd be welcome to. Otherwise, okay. Now, I want to thank you and welcome all who are with us today, in silence or with words, in person or in spirit. We will have more time to connect with each other after the service and in the days to come. We gratefully acknowledge all who work together on this service. Thanks to all of you here and in the Zoom room who are sharing our service today. It's great to see you. Our Zoomers
today are Ben Birch, Bill Balderston, Jean Lieber, Marge Turngren, and Simone.
Please check your order of service and or email newsletter for the announcements. If you're not yet on our mailing list, go to bfuu.org to sign up or connect with Jeff after the service. Next week, we will have Reverend Bonnie Dloat here. She's great. And she will speak on when nothing can be done. Jeff, do you have some more announcements?
Hello, everybody. Let's see. From Phoebe, protest sign making and pizza at Phoebe's house today at 3:30, 1053 Cragmont Avenue in Berkeley. It's up in the hills. Come up the stairs on the left side of the house to the back deck. Tomorrow, Monday, 7 p.m., How We Build an Effective Movement for Justice and Peace, here in our hall with socialist Savant. Her first name is Kashama Savant. And she's from, she was a city council in Seattle, right? Thanks. And Jeff Mackler. And let's see. If you'd like to march in Berkeley on Saturday, No Kings, right? Please register at nokings.org. Phoebe is organizing the march with several BFUers, with several of their help, of our help. On Saturday, we leave Bancroft near Telegraph, 1:30-ish, march to MLK Park, then up University Avenue to Center Shattuck Plaza, where there'll be a No Kings dance. There are 3 places on the route where one may sit and watch if the 1.5 miles is too long. Let Phoebe know if you can help flyer this week. Pass out flyers. Carry a giant puppet or retrieve protest signs after the march. And Gillian will surely announce where to meet for those who prefer to march in Oakland. And then after Gillian's, while she's coming, no, I'll just let Gillian do, so we'll have it. After she announces, I got one more. Okay, awesome. I'll just keep going then. Great. Let's see. There's going to be an eco-socialist group at BFUU organized by Reverend Gregory Stevens. You can talk to Hank about joining. Thanks a lot, Hank, and Reverend Gregory. There's going to be a East Bay community dinner here, not tomorrow, but the following Friday. Sorry, Monday. So the following Monday, one Monday from tomorrow, it's going to be here at on the 30th at 6:30 p.m. It's going to be for activists, friends, neighbors, everyone. It's a potluck. How'd you know what the next word was going to be? Oh, she's reading right through this paper. Bring whatever you want. And it's sponsored by BFUU and the Humanist Mutual Aid Network. And so here's a flyer if you want more information about what's going to happen tomorrow here, about the people involved, Jeff Mackler and Kashama Savant. What a great name, Savant. Anyway, if you want to hear more about them in particular, I have a flyer right here. I'll turn it over to Gillian. Thank you.
Sorry, we are supposed to give all of our messages to Jeff, and I totally forgot. Yes, please. I already know some of us that are going to march together on Saturday, next Saturday, in Oakland, right? No Kings 3. I know Margaret and Virginia are coming, and I spoke to Tom, and he said, yes, he's coming. I spoke to Kristen, right? Yes, and I spoke to sorry? Cece, that's right, Cece, right? So we're going to have to get yellow Unitarian shirts. Melissa, are you coming? Okay. Nothing like putting someone on the spot, is there? Sorry. Anyway, I have asked Anders to send, whoever's coming, to send them the itinerary and the map. Do some of you have that already? No. Okay, he was going to email it to everybody. I will make sure that he does that. Okay, but just in case there's any snafus with email, we will meet on 14th Street outside Oscar Grant Plaza between 11:30 and noon. We are part of the Faith Contingent, and yay, Faith Contingent leads the march, which is kind of exciting. So I know we'll be a small little group, but you know that there'll be lots of other Unitarians there as well. And we're going to carry our purple banner. I'm for doing that. It's easier than some giant, enormous thing that your arms drop off carrying, right? So we'll have the purple banner, and I'll be there a little early. I'll have my T-shirt on, and I'm thinking that maybe what I'll do is also give each of you my cell phone, make sure that you all have my cell phone, so you can text me in case you're lost and can't find us or something, so we can communicate. So please, if you're coming to Oakland next Saturday, sometime during the lunch, just check in with me, and for those who don't have yet the yellow Unitarian T-shirt, let's pull them out the drawer and see what fits you. Okay, and the other thing is, just FYI, there is an indivisible all-member meeting here this afternoon. You know, we proudly host them here. So they'll be coming to set up at about 1, and then their members will come at 1:30 until about 4:30, I think it is, that the next group. No, until 3:30, and then there's another group that comes in at 4. Okay, thank you.
With regard to Bonnie Dlott, she will speak on when nothing can be done. The gift of perspective can be an affirming source of comfort, but it can also cause us pain. What can we do if we realize that we might have been better off if we had only known then what we know now? Join us today for reflections about perspective, grief, and the grace that can help us move forward. So, we're now going to extinguish the chalice. And so please read with us the words in your order of service. Up there. As Craig does us the honors. We extinguish the flame of this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of service. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Thank you for joining us today, and after the service, you are welcome to stay and enjoy community and have a light lunch. So, it's now time for our final circle. Please form a circle in the hall and join in singing Circle Round for Freedom.
Circle round for freedom, circle round for peace, for all of us in prison, circle for release, circle for the planet, circle for each soul, children of our children, keep the circle whole.
Sometimes the world is silent and the world doesn't do anything. So you must raise your voice and you must speak out for your right.
If you are not a feminist, male or female, you are looking at the world with one eye open. You need to open both eyes and see the whole world to solve almost any problem.
Activism works, so I'm telling you to act. We are being betrayed by those in power. They are failing us, but we will not back down. And if you feel threatened by that, then I have some very bad news for you. We will not be silent, because we are the change, and change is coming whether you like it or not.
Yes. Okay. Go forth in peace, be of good courage. Let not the darkness of the world dim your light. Carry the love and the creativity of this community with you.